First one. So McDonald's once created bubblegum flavored broccoli. So in 2014, McDonald's developed bubblegum flavored broccoli, producer Drew, as a tastier version for children, and it was a complete failure, obviously.
No shit.
McDonald's CEO Dan Thompson admitted that kids were very confused on the flavor and did not enjoy it. I don't know why they thought this was a good idea. It almost makes you think of like all these other crazy, bizarre menu items that these other. Well, McDonald's they do the apples now, right? Is that their healthy option?
The apple slices. Well, I mean, you can get a salad at McDonald's. It's just not healthy, but you can get a salad.
All right.
Next one we have here is Shakespeare invented more than 1,700 words. It was basically, saying how Shakespeare, when he wanted to craft his plays and poems, that he sometimes resorted to making up his own words to make it fit better and to flow. So, in fact, he said it came up with 1,700 words, including moonbeam, laughable, eyeball, bump, puking, champion, bedroom, excitement, and Zanny. But here's the thing about
Zanny,
this.
is that like a Xanax?
No, like
Let's
Zanny.
take a Zanny before Juliet and Romeo.
I feel like Zanny's just like excitement.
Probably.
But
Do you get excited when you take a Zanny?
No.
I've never
taken a Xanny.
Oh, you answered no.
This is a quick answer.
No, he answered it.
But there's a really famous, or it was a quote in like one of the Avengers films or something, and it was like some quick comment where it's like, "That's not a word." He's like, "That's made up," or it's like all words are made up, and it's like, or it was
point.
Yeah, it was like Drax, and it was some stupid. It's like, "That's not even a word." He's like, "That's made up." He's like, "All words are made up," and he's like, "Oh shit!" Like, you know what I mean? If you could come up with anything, there was a video series a while ago when YouTube first came out. I mean, I remember following it, and these guys, their objective was to like create words that had like resonated in pop culture, that after 5 years they could get it to the dictionary and it would become like a legit word. Because if you make up a word and just put a few letters together and it sounds like okay, just
This is actually bizarre. Like these laughable? That's a big time word.
yeah, it's Shakespeare.
So Shakespeare literally called this an eyeball.
If that,
and now doctors call it eyeballs.
If it was an old, it might be
Imagine
different.
saying eyeball for the first time. Like if I was just like, that could be something.
In 30 years, it maybe could be.